AirsoftGI would like to thank our sponsors.
Hi GI TV, I'm Bob the Axeman Hildebrand, and I'm here with
Tim.
Sargent from the marketing department. Now, we're doing another episode of Show and Tell where we show you some products that we've either used or want to use, and we tell you about them. Now, for me, my first product, or only product for this episode, are the vtac pants. Tim recently had the chance to take out the vtac combat shirt. He really likes it, right Tim?
I do.
Very comfortable. Now I had the opportunity to take these out to Tac City South. Now there are a number of features on these pants that I don't normally see on pants that I wear. For instance, there's a lot of, ventilation area near the nether regions. There's also ventilation on the calf going all the way down to the ankle. We do have quite a few pockets. There are included knee pads and shin pads already onto this gear. There's also hip padding, which I don't fully understand why that's there. I assume that's left over from paintball. And we do have the vtac logo right here in the front. And there are a lot of different pockets. But that said, I wasn't wholly excited about using these pants after I put them on. They ride a little bit high, and that may be due to the sizing. But another feature that actually came in handy was the integrated belt, the Velcro belt system. I actually was able to attach my G-code gear onto there, and it was actually very comfortable to use like that. The pants started sagging, and they got a lot more comfortable. And it makes this set of pants very adjustable. But that said, you know, because of the logos on the front and the logos on the side, I'm not really that sold for using it for airsoft. I like the regular camo schemes a little bit better. But you know, this doesn't work out as well for me, but it's probably going to work out for a lot of players out there, especially with the extra padding and the ventilation, especially in extreme climate areas. Tim?
You could have used the ventilation because you sweat a lot.
I do sweat a lot, and in the groinal area, that did feel pretty good. But it's weird though, my calves actually felt like kind of cold. It was a little uncomfortable. Okay. But you know, if I was using that out in a really hot environment, that probably would have been a lot more pleased with it.
I see. Okay, I'm going to be going over a couple of things here. First of which is going to be the G-code lineup of products. More specifically, the RTI setup. Now, Bob and I both use a lot of G-code stuff. We love the dudes at G-code. They make some really high quality stuff, which is why we like using it. And I just really want to speak volumes about the RTI system because it is extremely modular, and I like the ability to be able to set up different holsters, different platforms for my holsters. So I mean, this is just an example. This is a SOCOM Mark 23 holster. I can just simply unplug this from my drop leg panel and attach it onto my hip if I decided to run this gun here, and then boom, I'm ready to go. I have a lot of different guns: 1911, Glock, M9. As long as I have a holster that's for the RTI system, I can switch them out no matter what I decide to run that day. I mean, it's just so modular. The materials that G-code makes their stuff out of is very high quality. It's very well thought out gear. So I own a drop leg panel. I obviously own this Molly panel. There's a lot of different holster attachments for G-code, and I just can't say enough good things about those guys because the quality of materials are there, the innovation is there. There's really no downside to it.
Also, the United States Marine Corps uses a lot of G-code products, and if it's good enough for Marines, it's damn well good enough for us.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
That is a good thing to know.
Absolutely.
Also, I mean, you have this, and I think I have one of these too, the Travis Haley designed drop leg holsters. So, I mean, you have professionals like the Marines, Travis Haley, using their stuff and collaborating with them to improve their gear. I mean, it really doesn't get much better than that. So we are big advocates. I know Bob and I both are big advocates for G-code. I am especially very fond of the RTI system because of its modular capabilities.
We even ran over their stuff with a car.
Yes, we did.
And it's still
also
functioning.
Very durable. The last thing that I'm going to be taking a look at today that I want to show you guys is our G4 lineup. Now, this isn't just a regular G4. You're going to start to notice some new G4s popping up on our website, and these are actually CQB-friendly models, okay? If you've noticed over the last couple of years, the FPS for the G4s can change sometimes. We are now offering our very popular G4 models that shoot between 300 and 330 FPS, so right out of the box, they're ready to go for a CQB. So if you are an outdoor player or your field limit is about 400 or so, you can buy the standard G4 models, or you can play with the CQB models if you play mostly indoors or play with a field FPS that's usually below 350. So, I mean, this is just an example of one of the G4s. We're going to have a lot of different models available with our CQB version setup. I kind of put this together really quickly just to kind of show what I might like to use in CQB.
That looks like a setup you would run.
Definitely. I mean, it's not real intuitive to extend the length of my gun for a close quarters battle,
cool.
but it looks really badass. So get over to our website, check out the G-code stuff, especially the RTI stuff. The vtac pants, Like Bob said, didn't really work out for him, but you know, it may be something you might be interested in if you like the padding, if you like the ventilation. Also, something that Bob needs to mention, or forgot to mention, is that VCam camouflage is kind of like multicam, but it's more affordable because it's not the actual cryo precision stuff. And definitely check out the CQB versions of our G4s because the G4s have stood the test of time. You know, we dropped them from the ceiling.
That was fun.
We've ran light polys through them. Like, they're thoroughly checked out. I mean, these guns are good to go inside and out, so definitely check all that stuff out at AirsoftGI.com. My name is Tim.
And I'm Bob the Axeman Hildebrand, and
this is GITV. AirsoftGI would like to thank our sponsors.